Hello everyone, this is Doc from the Wealth Boardroom. Welcome to the channel. Today we're venturing into the profound concept of poverty as a choice and its repercussion on generational wealth. We've all heard the adage, money doesn't grow on trees. But have we ever stopped to think about what it implies? It's more than just about making money. It's about making wise financial decisions, resisting the lure of instant gratification, and investing in our greatest asset, education. It's about understanding the distinction between assets that put money in your pockets and liabilities that drain them. It's about recognizing how our choices can either fill our lives with opportunities or hinder our progress. It's about breaking free from the chains of poverty mindset and embracing the wealth mindset. So buckle up as we delve deeper into these factors and discuss how to develop a wealth mindset. Firstly, let's talk about bad financial decisions. We all make them from time to time, but a pattern of poor choices can lead us down a path of financial distress. One of the most common pitfalls is accumulating unnecessary high-interest debt. This includes credit card debt and loans for cars that, let's be honest, we really can't afford. Picture this. You see a shiny new car in the showroom. The salesman makes you an irresistible offer, and before you know it, you're signing the dotted line for a loan that stretches your monthly budget to its limit. Sounds familiar, right? But here's the thing. A car is a depreciating asset. It loses value the moment you drive it out of that showroom. So not only are you paying more than you can afford for the car, but you're also paying interest on a loan for something that's losing value every single day. The same goes for credit card debt. It's so easy to swipe that plastic for a new pair of shoes or the latest smartphone. But if you're not paying off your balance in full each month, you're racking up interest faster than you can say debt spiral. And that's not even considering the impact on your credit score, which can affect your ability to get a mortgage or other loans in the future. So, what's the solution? It's simple. Live within your means. If you can't afford to pay cash for something, you probably shouldn't be buying it. And if you do need to take out a loan, make sure the interest rate is reasonable and that you can comfortably afford the repayments. Remember, every financial decision you make today impacts your future wealth. It's not just about the immediate satisfaction of a new purchase. It's about building a solid financial foundation for yourself and your family. So next time you're tempted by that shiny new car or the latest must-have gadget, ask yourself, is it worth the cost of your financial freedom? Now, let's move on to the concept of instant gratification. This is that irresistible urge to have something right now, whether it's a new pair of designer shoes, that shiny car that just rolled out of the showroom, or the latest smartphone. It's the desire to possess something immediately, often without considering the financial implications. We live in a society where we're constantly bombarded with images of people leading luxurious lives, flaunting their designer clothes and accessories. It's easy to get swayed and fall into the trap of wanting to keep up with the Joneses. But ask yourself, is it really worth it? These designer items are often liabilities, not assets. Let's take a moment to understand the difference between these two terms. Assets are things that put money into your pocket. This could be an investment property, stocks, or a savings account. On the other hand, liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. That luxury car you're eyeing, it's a liability. The moment you drive it out of the showroom, it starts losing value. Every dollar you spend on these liabilities is a dollar not invested in assets. It's a dollar not working to build your wealth. And it's not just about the money spent buying these items. Consider the extra costs, the high interest credit card debt, the insurance, the maintenance. These are all draining your resources, leaving less for you to invest in your future. Now, this doesn't mean you should live a life devoid of luxuries. It's about making smart decisions, about knowing when to splurge and when to save. It's about understanding the difference between need and want, and prioritizing the former. Remember, wealth isn't built overnight. It's the result of consistent, smart financial decisions over time. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to delay instant gratification. So the next time you're tempted to make a purchase, take a moment to think. Is it an asset or a liability? Is it necessary, or is it just a desire fueled by the need for instant gratification? Instant gratification can lead to long-term financial instability. Choose wisely. Next, we'll discuss the cost of choosing entertainment over education. It's a common scenario, isn't it? Friday night rolls around, and the choice is between hitting the books or hitting the town. Now, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun, but when it becomes a pattern, when the lure of immediate pleasure consistently trumps the promise of long-term gain, it's time to reconsider your priorities. Imagine for a moment the amount of money spent on a single night out. The cost of a few drinks, a meal, maybe a concert ticket. It adds up, doesn't it? Now, imagine that same amount invested in educational resources, online courses, or books. The difference is striking, isn't it? The pleasure from one night of entertainment is fleeting, while the benefits of an education are lifelong. Education equips you with knowledge, skills, and experiences that can open doors to opportunities that would otherwise remain closed. It's an investment that pays dividends throughout your life, not just in terms of income, but also in terms of personal growth and satisfaction. However, our society often glorifies the former while undervaluing the latter. We are bombarded with images of celebrities and influencers living lavish lifestyles, indulging in the most extravagant forms of entertainment. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that this is the norm, that this is what success looks like. But remember, true wealth isn't defined by the number of parties you attend or the designer clothes you wear. It's about the assets you accumulate, the investments you make, and the financial security you build for yourself and your family. So next time you're faced with the choice between entertainment and education, think about the long-term implications. Consider the potential return on investment that education offers. Remember that every dollar spent on education is a step towards a more secure and prosperous future. In conclusion, the cost of choosing entertainment over education is too high a price to pay. Investing in your education is investing in your future wealth. Now, let's explore how poverty is not just about monetary status, but is deeply rooted and intricately woven into our mindset. Ever wondered why poor financial habits seem to be a generational inheritance? It is not uncommon to find families stuck in a cycle of debt, impulsive shopping for momentary joy, ownership of fewer assets, and significantly deficiency of financial education and foresight. Poverty, you see, is as much a matter of mindset as it is about money. Growing in an environment where financial stress is a constant companion results in internalizing that this is the norm. We accept the narrative that living from paycheck to paycheck is routine, debt is inevitable, and financial freedom is a pipe dream. However, this mentality only serves to perpetuate the poverty trap. It's crucial to comprehend that being born into poverty sentences you to a life of it. On the contrary, moving out of this vicious cycle demands a mental metamorphosis, a challenge to the deep-seated notions we hold about money and financial knowledge. It requires cultivating what we term as a wealth mindset. A wealth mindset is one that sees money as a tool for prosperity. not a scarce resource to be feared. It's a mindset that favors investments over expenditures, assets over liabilities, and values long-term financial well-being over instant gratification. This mindset understands the importance of learning about finance, knowing the ins and outs investment, and teaching sound financial habits to the next generation. But there's another critical aspect we need to address: health. Poor health, often stemming from bad eating habits, can be a major obstacle in building generational wealth. Just consider the case of Richard Branson, a successful entrepreneur who prioritizes his health. By ensuring that he's physically fit, Branson is able to devote his energy to his ventures and investments, creating a significant wealth that extends beyond his generation. In today's digital era, it's also beneficial to consider how much time we spend mindlessly scrolling through platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Imagine if that time could be channeled towards researching investment possibilities and growing financial literacy. So, always remember, breaking the cycle of poverty starts with a shift in your mindset, an improvement in your health, and enhancing your financial literacy. Finally, let's talk about how to develop a wealth mindset. A wealth mindset isn't about being rich in the moment, but being rich for a lifetime and beyond. It's about making smart decisions that not only benefit you today, but also your future generations. Think about it this way. Every time you resist the urge to splurge on a designer item or an extravagant holiday, you're not denying yourself pleasure. Instead, you're making a conscious decision to invest in your future. Every dollar saved is a dollar earned, and when invested wisely, it can multiply into a fortune over time. Now, let's look at the importance of education. Investing in your education doesn't necessarily mean getting a degree. It could be learning a new skill, attending a seminar, or reading books that expand your knowledge and abilities. Every new skill you acquire is a tool in your arsenal, enabling you to generate more income and build wealth. Consider the story of Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors. He is known for his frugality and his constant thirst for knowledge. He started investing at a young age, and despite his immense wealth, he continues to live a modest lifestyle. This is a classic example of a wealth mindset. Remember, the key is not to earn more, but to save more and invest wisely. Developing a wealth mindset is a journey, and each step you take brings you closer to financial freedom and generational wealth. Developing a wealth mindset is the key to building generational wealth. In conclusion, poverty is indeed a choice. It's the result of a series of unwise financial decisions, the pursuit of instant gratification, and a lack of investment in personal growth. Wealth, on the other hand, is a mindset that can be cultivated. It involves understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, prioritizing education over entertainment, and making choices that will benefit us in the long run. Your actions today will determine your financial future. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the Wealth Boardroom for more insightful videos.